In HealthWatch, many of us first learned about a certain kind of head trauma when comedian Bob Saget died.
Local 5's Connie Fellman shows us a new procedure that's saving patients from a brain bleed.
It's the type of brain bleed that medical experts say killed comedian Bob Saget in January. A subdural hematoma can happen when someone falls and hits their head or if an aneurysm ruptures. Even after surgery, experts say the brain bleed will return in 1 of every 4 patients. But a new treatment is helping keep brains safe and people alive.
Horace Mitchell has spent his life in education. With a PhD in Black Studies, he went on to teach and run universities, retiring as president of California State University, Bakersfield.
I want to be somewhere where my being there will make a difference.
But then a fall in his garage threatened to end it all.
I ended up falling backwards, and then I hit my head on the side of the refrigerator.
He was confused and unsteady, sure signs that something was wrong. Doctors diagnosed Mitchell with a subdural hematoma, or a type of brain bleed,
which is blood that accumulates on the surface of the brain.
Neurosurgeon Samit Vadara says traditionally surgeons would drill a hole into the skull and drain the fluid, but many times more blood accumulates and a second surgery is needed. But Dr. Vadara is the first to successfully treat a patient using a new system, IRRAflow.
So you make a small window in the bone, you place this catheter into the area where the blood clot was.
For 1 to 2 days after surgery, it continuously irrigates and aspirates the area, draining any excess blood.
It's actually helped us and saved us from having, to put the patient through another surgery.
Dr. Vadara says he's not had any patients, including Mitchell, who needed a second surgery. And after rehab and physical therapy,
I'm doing very well physically, and as far as I can tell, I'm doing fine mentally.
An estimated 6.5 million people in the United States have an unruptured brain aneurysm. If brain bleed is not treated, there's a high risk of stroke and death. And that's your Health Watch. I'm Connie Fellman, Local 5 News.